Every time I close my eyes, the image of us together floods my mind. I can't help but imagine the endless possibilities, the things I want to do with you, and the way your presence makes everything feel alive. It's like you've become my greatest fantasy, a daydream I don't want to wake up from. Every touch, every glance, every word you speak lingers in my mind, creating a world where we are infinite. You have no idea how much you occupy my thoughts. Every moment spent with you only fuels my desire to explore every inch of who you are. I can't stop imagining what I want to do with you. There's this fire burning inside me, and it grows every time I think of you. The more I try to control it, the more intense my fantasies become. You're the reason my nights are sleepless and my days are consumed by longing. Every second we spend apart is another second spent lost in my imagination, thinking of how I want to hold you, touch you, feel you near. It's impossible to escape these thoughts, and honestly, I don't want to. I've never been this captivated by someone before. You ignite a passion in me that I didn't even know existed. My mind is filled with fantasies of what we could do, what I could do with you if I had you all to myself. Every time I think of you, it's like a rush of electricity pulses through my body. I can't stop myself from wanting you, from imagining all the ways I could show you just how deeply I desire you. It's the way you move, the way you speak, the way your presence overwhelms me that keeps my thoughts locked on you. I keep dreaming of the day I can turn these fantasies into reality. You're the person my mind drifts to in the quiet moments, the one who has my thoughts tangled in desire. I can't help but fantasize about the things I want to do with you, the things I want to experience together. There's something so magnetic about you, something that draws me in and keeps me hooked. I can't stop picturing us together, the way we'd feel, the way we'd be if we could just give in to what we both want. You're in every corner of my mind, and no matter how hard I try, I can't push you out. My thoughts always come back to you, and the fantasies just keep getting stronger. I find myself lost in thoughts of you at the most random times. Your presence in my life has sparked a fire of desire that refuses to be extinguished. I can't stop fantasizing about all the things I want to do with you. I didn't expect to feel this way about you, but now that I do, it's like I can't control my thoughts. They always return to you, to the things I imagine doing when we're alone together. The thought of being close to you, of feeling your skin against mine, is something I can't shake. I want you in ways I've never wanted anyone before, and these fantasies are driving me wild. You're all I can think about day and night. The way you make me feel is unlike anything I've experienced, and it's making my fantasies about you impossible to ignore. It's your smile, your laugh, the way you look at me that has me completely captivated. I can't stop fantasizing about what I'd do if I had you all to myself. Every moment I'm not with you, I'm imagining what it would be like if we were alone. No interruptions, just us. The fantasies keep building, and I don't know how much longer I can keep them to myself. You've unlocked something in me, something primal and raw, and I can't stop fantasizing about the things I want to do with you, the moments I want to share with you. It's like you've taken over my mind, and I don't want to escape. The fantasies are endless, and every time I think of you, I find myself wanting more. You've become my obsession, and no matter how much I try to distract myself, my mind keeps returning to you, to the fantasies that seem to be growing stronger every day. It's hard to focus on anything else when you're constantly on my mind. The fantasies, the desire, the longing, it's all because of you. I never thought I'd feel this way about anyone, but here I am, lost in fantasies about what it would be like to have you close, to feel your touch, to explore every part of you. You're my greatest distraction, and I can't get enough. I keep fantasizing about the things I want to do with you, the way I want to make you feel. It's like I'm living in a dream, and you're the star of every scene. I can't stop imagining what it would be like to have you all to myself. I'm constantly daydreaming about us, about the moments we could share, the things I could do with you if we let ourselves give in to what we both want. You're the first thought in my mind when I wake up, and the last before I fall asleep. My fantasies about you are constant, and they're only getting stronger. I've never been this drawn to someone before. You've taken over my thoughts, and I can't stop fantasizing about the things I want to do with you. Every time I see you, my mind races with fantasies of what we could be, what I could do with you if we let ourselves fall into the moment. It's hard to focus on anything else when you're all I can think about. My mind is filled with the fantasies of you, and I can't wait to turn them into reality. You've captured my thoughts in a way I didn't expect. I keep fantasizing about what it would be like to have you close, to feel your touch, to experience all the things I imagine with you. I didn't know it was possible to want someone this much. My thoughts are consumed by you, by the fantasies I keep having about what I want to do with you. Every time I'm near you, the fantasies take over. I can't help but imagine all the things we could do together, the way we'd feel if we let go of everything else. You've become my greatest fantasy, and I can't get enough. My mind keeps drifting to thoughts of you, and I find myself wanting more every day. It's like I'm addicted to you, to the way you make me feel, to the fantasies that flood my mind every time I think of you. I can't wait to see where this goes. You're my greatest temptation, and I can't resist. My mind is constantly filled with fantasies of what it would be like to have you all to myself. Every time I think of you, my heart races and my thoughts spiral into fantasies of what I'd do if we were alone, just the two of us, with nothing to hold us back. You're the reason I can't sleep at night. My mind is filled with thoughts of you, with fantasies of what we could be if we let ourselves give in to this connection. It's like you've taken over my mind, and I don't want to fight it. My fantasies about you are becoming more intense, and I can't wait to turn them into reality. You're the one person who has my thoughts in a whirlwind. I keep fantasizing about what I want to do with you, the way I want to feel when we're together. You've become the center of my fantasies, and I can't escape them. Every moment I'm not with you, I'm thinking of what I want to do with you, what I want to experience by your side. It's like you've cast a spell on me, and I can't stop thinking about you. My fantasies about you are constant, and they're only getting more intense. You're the reason my heart races, the reason I can't focus on anything else. My thoughts are consumed by fantasies of what I want to do with you, and I can't wait for the chance to make them real. You're my greatest fantasy, and I can't stop thinking about you. Every time I close my eyes, I see us together, lost in a moment of pure passion and desire. You've taken over my mind, and I don't want to fight it. My thoughts are filled with fantasies of what it would be like to have you close, to feel your touch, to explore every part of you. It's hard to concentrate when you're all I can think about. My fantasies about you are endless, and I can't wait to see where this connection takes us.